And if you're new here, like and subscribe. But today's we'll be talking about Ed and Rose and pretty much how their relationship is done for and how Ed used her for fame, which is not hard to believe. Considering everything that Rose had to put up with and have this outcome, which is pretty much just sucks. In the video, so let's hop into this video.
In front of million people, he want be a famous at all.
I love me some TikTok. Renegade. Oh. His neck's always weird.
Alright, after my last video, I did some research on Ed and Rose and found out a lot of interesting stuff. So first of all, Ed and Rose aren't together anymore, which was predictable. There was no way that fake relationship was gonna last very long, let's be honest. And I mean, good for Rose that it's over, and good for me too, as I now finally have a chance with Big Ed. He's my dream boyfriend. But what is the reason they broke up, you're wondering, right? Well, Rose claims to have been scammed by Ed. She says he was only on the show to get famous and never really cared about her at all. Here's what she said exactly on Instagram Live.
Hi everyone, this is me Rose. So I want to say, Ed, how dare you to make me embarrassed in front of million people? Please people, don't believe him, it's fake. He does really care of me. He just to be a famous, that's why he doing that. He want be a famous at all. He not love me, he not care me. He always embarrass me. And always be quiet.
So yeah, she mainly claims Ed was only interested in being famous and never cared about her. And to me that all seems very believable, as Big Ed is now extremely active on many forms of social media. Like, he has a YouTube channel, an Instagram, a TikTok. I mean, at this point I wouldn't even be surprised if he had a Pornhub account, but I'm not really gonna check that right now. Maybe a little later. He also appeared on H3H3's podcast, so he's clearly enjoying all the attention. And yeah, you could say he's just being smart and capitalizing on his 15 minutes of fame. But I feel like a normal human being, after making themselves look this bad on television, would go into hiding and only come out to apologize for their behavior, while Ed is out here acting like he's a superstar and loving the fact that everyone is talking about him, even though most of it is just insults. So it definitely does seem like fame is what he wanted by going on the show. He never even talks about Rose anymore and doesn't even seem sad that it didn't work out with her. He's just glad he has a following now. The other thing Rose said, proving that Ed never cared about her, is that all he did on the show was embarrass her, and I agree. Like, if he really loved her, he wouldn't have constantly embarrassed her in front of a camera. In my last vid, I reacted to him telling her breath smells bad, but that was just one of the many times he humiliated her in front of the cameras. For example, he asked her to shave her legs, and he asked her to take an STD test.
Don't be mad at me, but last night when I noticed that your legs were kind of like mine, they were hairy.
Whoa!
What? Yeah.
Oh my, this is so awkward. At this point, I watched so many clips to make both of these videos, and I mean, I just can't watch this shit anymore. It's too bad.
Leg hair, it just seems kind of less feminine for a woman. So it.
And having no neck make less.
Yeah, I don't like leg hair. It's gross.
Yeah, you know what else is gross? A 54-year-old guy dating a 23-year-old girl.
So it's soft. Your legs will be soft like my skin. Come on. Either that or you kiss me.
No, guys, okay.
Whoa, the fact that she was way more willing to shave her legs than kiss him really shows how disgusted she is by him. Like, I wonder how much he can make her do just by threatening to kiss her. He could be like, end world hunger right now or I'll kiss you, and you best believe she'll end world hunger.
Last night was awesome. I think the champagne really got her excited. And the next thing you know, we're making love and...
Whoa!
Every time he says making love, I cringe so hard. And the fact that he had to give her alcohol so they could have sex for the first time feels very predatory.
So there's a test that you can take.
Yeah, you test me?
No, yeah, it's a test for
He got a nerve
I don't know if you understand it. It's STD, which is I think it's a blood test, and they just test to see if you have like sexually transmitted disease.
Whoa!
So
I feel hurt. I feel
Look at all like this bump. Her face
my
was
heart
so close.
hurts.
This guy is so demanding and so creepy. Like, if you're scared that she has STDs, just don't have sex with her, because she doesn't want to have sex with you anyways, dude. Like, stop being this
He's like a little
overbearing.
turd.
Holy fuck. Rose is always chill and never
He's a
seems to
turd in the
complain,
neck.
while this guy keeps creating drama by demanding awkward things of her. Like, none of that is how you treat someone you love, especially while being filmed, as it's obviously going to be really awkward for her once it airs on television, which is now. Like, asking for an STD test, like, those are the things you talk about privately if you really cared about
Very,
each other.
for
For real, this dude is out here claiming he loves her. Then the
There's no
next
disrespect for
second,
the
he'll be
asshole,
insulting
but
her
at least
and her
do the
entire
crime,
family.
just please.
Next, he'll be saying he loves her as he's burning down her house and murdering her dog. So all in all, I do think Ed was indeed just very desperate for attention and never really that much into Rose. And it's working out perfectly for him. Though you'd think he wouldn't want the type of attention he's getting right now, as it's mostly negative, but I mean, he seems to be loving it, yo. I found this clip from his Insta
he like
that shows just how
Kardashian.
much he values the fame he
Any-
got out of this.
Holy crap.
Any attention is good attention.
My daughter stopped talking to me. My mom was kind of mad at me. But I did it. I mean, I put my life out there, and because I'm an idiot. And
A big idiot.
here I am. I'm talking to you guys, and this is awesome.
Like, what the fuck? He says his daughter doesn't talk to him anymore, and his mom is mad at him, but he doesn't even seem that fazed by it. Like, he's mostly just excited that people are watching him live. Any normal person would be devastated that their own daughter won't talk to them.
make it
But he's
crazy.
here like, holy shit, I
You
have 20
think
people
the way
watching
he
my stream.
act
Best day of my life,
his
guys. You'd think he'd be
20s,
showing a lot more regret
his
than that.
style.
And this is especially bad,
He
considering in his
obviously
intro
failed it.
video, he said his daughter was really important to him.
But I did get a beautiful daughter out of that marriage, Tiffany. She's 29 years old. We are pretty much two peas in a pod. She is just like her father, stubborn, and she's the best thing that I have created on this earth. You my buddy?
He went from that to valuing the fame he got from the show more than her, it would seem. You'd think he'd be showing a lot more regret for real. So guys, my entire family just passed away from the coronavirus, and wait, I have 25 viewers right now?
I thought you
Holy
were for
shit,
real.
this is
I'm like,
amazing.
wait.
Thank you so
Why
much, guys.
this
This is the
video
best day of
go
my
so
life.
sad?
And apart from that, Rose claims Ed was constantly lying to her. In his introduction video, he claimed he sent $5,000 in gift to Rose.
After about 4 weeks of Rose being my girlfriend, I started sending gifts every week.
But she says she never received anything. The only gift she actually got from him is the panties we saw him give her in the
Wow.
last episode.
He did not even give me a penny. Is all lies. He did give me he did not give me any gifts except Brian panty. And the word that came from mouth is lie. All of the mouth is lie. It's not at all true.
Plus, Big Ed was
Wow.
constantly claiming Rose's sister asked him for money. But according to Rose, that also isn't true and never happened. So yeah, Rose now thinks Big Ed isn't a very nice guy. Big surprise there, right? I think we all saw it coming. I think we all know Big Ed is definitely a creep and definitely has some fucked up shit about him. But now we actually have someone who knows him IRL telling us that, right? And you could think, oh, it's only one person. Maybe Rose is just lying, you know, for attention too. But there's also another girl that went viral on TikTok saying that Big Ed sexually harassed and assaulted her while they were working together. And I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, obviously.
Oh,
But
wow.
here's what she said.
Oh, so that she was being for real? I thought she was joking. That is not funny. Not like that is very not funny. Also, joking is not racist. Let me just say
So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this vid. I mean, I didn't research enough to know if there's any truth to it, so I'm not really gonna say that much. But all in all, I do think Ed is very creepy, and he's an attention seeker, and he's loving the fame, even though people are hating. And yeah, okay, bye.
So if you saw that Ed pretty much used her for fame, he didn't even send her those gifts. Like, he lied about that too. Only thing she got was some pennies. Really, that's just sick. But I feel horrible for Rose. Everything they had to go through, and that's just embarrassing. Have to people relive it, rewatch it, and everybody else watch it with you. Just not a good feeling. And he's the asshole for that. And he's not gonna get no good karma from it. But thank you for tuning to my video, and be sure to check it out for my next one. coming very soon. Bye.